Here we are back in the van again, continuing our journey towards Camp Freedom 2. I've got the inverter cooking system turned back up to high mode for the rice cooker, so the rice is cooking. I'm actually making a large amount of rice today. Instead of my normal small amount that I make for one serving, I'm making about 3 times as much because I'm planning on using the rice all day. I'm going to try to cook it once and use it for the whole day, the duration. I'm going to make 2 meals out of it. The first meal is just rice by itself. It's going to be eaten with the pork shish kebabs that we're going to be cooking on our new rocket stove / grill combo. The leftovers, because there's way too much pork and way too much shish kebab materials, you know, the onion, mushroom, and everything else, I won't be able to eat it all by myself, at least not in one setting. And I don't want it to spoil, so what I'm going to do right after I finish eating and chill a little bit, I'm going to be making Thai pork fried rice. So that way I'll have food for dinner. To be honest, the amount of food that I bought is enough to feed 2, maybe 3 people, 2 or 3 adults, or even 4. That's one of the reasons you don't see me cooking these elaborate meals. It's hard to get small enough materials to cook for one person. You end up with all this leftover. And when you're getting a lot of materials, it can get kind of expensive. This particular meal that I'm making, even though it's actually going to be about 2 meals, it's going to cost roughly $6 per meal. Because I'm spending about $10, $12. Actually even more than that when you count the shish kebabs stick themselves. So we're looking about $6 to $7 per meal, which to me is very, very expensive. It would be something I would do if I were serving, you know, my children if they were with me, or my wife. But typically when I'm by myself, I prefer like really cheap meals, like 25-cent meals, you know. Usually when I eat the rice, if I eat rice with eggs, that's like a 25-cent meal, and it's filling, versus a $7 meal. Now, I do actually like eating vegetables. I mean, I'm not crazy about them. They're not my favorite, but I do eat them. I just don't eat them a lot when I'm in the van cooking like this, because I end up with all this leftover. And I can't eat it all. And I hate to throw food away. So the other issue with doing this kind of stuff is time. You know, the prep time that it takes to make all this stuff. During the work days, the weekdays when I'm working, I don't have a lot of time, or I don't make a lot of time for cooking. I'd rather be, you know, walking on the beach or something, or uploading YouTube videos, or shooting new content. So preparing the food could take like an hour, you know, 45 minutes to an hour to cut and all the pieces and prepare them and then cook them. Whereas most of the meals that I make, I just toss them into the rice cooker and drive somewhere and the food's done. So that's another reason I don't cook much. Vegetables I kind of eat real simply when I'm in the van. Now on a weekend like this where I'm free, I may make an elaborate meal. But typically on these kind of days, rather than spend $20, $15, $20 to make food, I usually eat out. Now, that's when I have the funds. If I don't have the funds, obviously, I just continue eating my hot dogs and rice, or eggs and rice, or, you know, Dollar Tree steak, or hot hamburger or something with rice. You can see them mowing the field out here with the tractor. So today's kind of special because I'm building the new rocket stove and grilling unit for Camp Freedom 2. And I've had a lot of viewers, you know, tell me I should eat veggies and whatnot. So I thought I would show you that you can indeed cook veggies, and you can even eat them raw. I think vegetables and stuff and fruits are best eaten raw. But for today, we're going to put them on the grill that we're going to be building. I'm surprised there's not more people out here. It is, well, there's actually some over there on the side. Maybe the Skymen. Doesn't seem as packed as normal on a weekend. See some people here with radio-controlled helicopters. RC helicopters that are going to be flying out here. Probably have cameras on them and might be coming over to spy on me at the yurt. Actually, I'm starting to see more people. There are people they're just scattered. Everybody's all over the place out here today. I'm going to go ahead and pause the camera for now and then continue on later.